Hey everybody, Matt Brown. We're going to do Mexican seafood from Incesticide in this one. So, this one is tuned down a half step. Every string down a half step, and we're in the key of A to start with. So, breaking down some of the chords that are being played. The first one is an A5 chord. And the full version of this chord, just so you know, is 5th string open, 2-2, on your 2nd fret barred with your 1st finger. Then the pinky finger is going to bar the 5th fret here on your 1st and 2nd strings. So the first little bit of the riff, he's just playing the open A string. And then the next little idea is he's playing basically that. So what he's doing is he's playing the high 2 strings here at the 5th fret, and then playing like some an open string or 2. So generally he's hitting the 3rd string or the open 2nd string, or you can hit them both at the same time. Okay, the next chord that you're going to play is a G chord. So that chord I'm just fretting with the middle finger, and I'm doing it at the 3rd fret here, the low string, muting the 5th string, and then these 3 guys are open. So when you play this particular part, what you're doing is you're hitting the low string of the chord first, and then what you're going to do is 2 8th notes, most likely again on the open 2nd or 3rd string, or both. So slowly we have this. Okay, so that last chord that I did there is an F sharp 5 power chord. And so what we're doing is just 2 strings with that guy, frets 2 and fret 4. Let's talk about the part that we do after we do the F sharp 5 power chord in the 2nd measure. So what we have is, that's 4, 4, 5. I'm doing this with the ring and pinky finger. Then you're going to do hammer on and pull off with your ring and pinky finger from 4, 5 back to 4. And then what I do is I slide up, and then you're going to do a 3, 5, 3 type deal, hammer on, pull off type thing there. 3, 5, 3 on your 6th string. So slowly again. Alright, so that's the first 2 measures. The 3rd measure is the same as the 1st. So what happens is we're going to have some sort of little variation on the 2nd measure of the riff. So I'll play that for you slowly. Okay, so what we're going to do in this second, or the the 2nd measure that I just played is that's the first part. So 2 strums on your F sharp 5 power chord. Then we're going to play the 5th fret of the 5th string by itself. Bend it up a full step, then pick it again. And then a pull off there from 4 to open. So what we would have is this slowly again. Alright, so let's go over the next 2 measures. The first measure of this pair is the same as it has been, so now the new little lick that we're going to do is, so I'll do this all in context. So what we're doing is 4, 4, then we're going to do a pull-off from 5 to 4. Then we're going to do 2 pull-offs in a row, 4 to open on your 5th string, and then 3 to open on your 6th string. Okay, so that again slowly. Okay, now the riff ends with, it's kind of like the 2nd time through the form here. So it's that riff again. So all this whole thing, the intro slowly. Alright, so that's it. Now we're on to the verse. So I'll play that for you tempo first. Alright, so that's it. What we're doing is we're playing, it's like a flat 5 power chord. So that's frets 1 and 2 on your 4th and 5th strings. And then we're palm muting. 1 open, 1 open, and then back to the chord. So. Then the last note that you're going to play is that 3rd fret note of your 6th string. So. And it gives it a little vibrato to it. So that's it. The chorus part is the same as the intro. That happens next. The exception is that it repeats the last 2 bars of the intro twice. So I'll do it slowly so you can see what I'm doing. So yeah, and then you're back to the verse part. Okay, so a verse, a chorus, then we have like it's kind of like a guitar solo or interlude. That's pretty chromatic. So let's talk about that. With the guitar solo, we're going to do an A5 power chord, just 2 strings, and then what we're going to do is this little chromatic idea. So what he does is 11, 10, 9, and then 14. These are all on your 4th and 3rd strings. So, and then 13, 12. And then the first time what he does is 11, 12, and then the open string, so. And then it starts again. The remaining times though he does something slightly different at the end, so this is it. So that's what it is. You're sliding 12, 11, 12, and then doing the open string. The last time is something slightly different from that. So what he's doing, it sounds like a harmonic at the 5th fret of your 5th string, and then just like a big old slide on your 6th string. So I put this all together. Alright, so let's talk about the next riff and how that goes. So I'll play the next riff for you. So now I'll do it slowly. Alright, so it's kind of like a hybrid major-minor blues scale lick. At first we're doing, so that's open 3, 4, and then we're going to do a palm muted open E. Then it's kind of hard to tell if that palm muted note is actually there, so you could get away with not playing it like kind of thing. So the next little part, the next beat 2, the 4 notes we have is so open 1, 2 on your 5th string, and then like a light palm muted open 6th string. So far we have. Alright, the next beat, 4 notes, 16th notes we have. So a little chromatic deal. 2, 1, open to 2 on your 5th string. And then it ends with like a pull off from 1 to open on your 5th string. And then you're just doing like a slight little kind of half step or quarter step bend on the 6th string 3rd fret. So that type of thing. Then you're back to a verse. The song ends with a different riff that we haven't talked about, and I'll play it for you. It goes. So that's it, slowly. So you're just playing this little B flat, flat 5 power chord, and then those notes are just 1 and open, and then the last note's the 3rd fret of the 6th string with vibrato. So the song ends with this chord. It's in like an E power chord with a flat 5 in there. So you can either do that chord, depending on where you like the sound of it the best, on 2, 3, 5 of your 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings, or 7, 8, 9. It almost sounds exactly the same. So maybe, whatever is more practical, you like the sound of whatever. So anyway, that's it for Mexican Seafood. Just a couple of songs left from this album, about 3 if I'm not mistaken. Just a couple from Nevermind and just a couple from In Utero. And I'll still continue to do some, the more rare songs or, B-sides, whatever, live tracks, that kind of thing, covers. Okay, so please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. My name is Matt Brown, and I've got lots more coming, so stick around. Thanks.